If you're a financial advisor that spends 10 plus hours every week chasing leads that ghost you after the first call, this video will change everything. I'm about to show you an AI agent that qualifies prospects, books meetings, and updates your CRM while you are literally asleep. Here is what's killing your business. A prospect finds you online and completes a contact form at 9 PM on a Tuesday. This lands in your inbox along 50 other emails. By the time you follow up the next morning, they already contacted 3 other advisors. And the worst part about it is that 85% of leads abandon this process before you even get a chance to qualify them. So you've just wasted a 30-minute consultation call on someone who's not even ready to invest, or worse, they're not even your ideal client at all. No follow-up, no tracking system, just chaos. Sounds familiar? That's because this is how 90% of financial advisors still operate in 2025. And that's exactly why I built Ledger, an AI agent designed specifically for financial advisors that are done wasting time with unqualified leads. Here's how it works at a high level. A prospect can land on your website at any time. Morning, night, weekend, weekday, it doesn't matter. Ledger immediately jumps into action. And what's great is that it can be activated in multiple ways. Through a phone call, through a chat widget, or even through a traditional form submission. It starts by greeting the prospect and asks the right qualifying questions. Investment goals, timeline, investment amount, just like you would in a natural conversation. Once Ledger gathers everything you need, it automatically schedules a Google Meet consultation directly in your calendar, and it sends a notification email to both the prospect and yourself. Finally, it creates the contact in HubSpot with all the data collected. The best thing about it is no manual data entry, no back and forth emails, and no leads slipping through the cracks. So let me show you exactly what the prospect experienced. Let's just say for this example, I'm a 40-year-old professional looking to plan my retirement. And for this video, we're going to use the chat widget. So we go to the website, we go to the chat functionality, and they can interact with our agent. They can start by saying anything to the chat, and Ledger will greet them back. In this scenario, hello, I'm Ledger, and I'm here to help connect you with one of our qualified financial planners. To get started, I will need to collect a few details to ensure we match you with the right advisor and book your consultation call. Let's start with the basics. Can you please provide your full name? So I'm going to provide my name. Gets back to me, thanks Bogdan, nice to meet you. What's the best phone number to reach you at? And here we go ahead and enter our phone number. Next, it comes back asking us for the email address, and here I'm going to go ahead and use one of my test emails because I do want to have access to the email address just because I want to show you the notification email the prospect will receive once the meeting is booked. And it comes back to us asking what's our primary goal, and it even gives us some examples. I'm just going to go ahead and say that I'm looking for retirement planning. And here we are being asked which range best matches our annual income. Here I'm actually going to go ahead with the third option, which is over 200k, just because we do have some logic behind it based on the range that the user enters. Next is asking roughly how much do we currently have available to invest, and let's just say our ballpark number here is 100k, and again we can enter this in different formats. Once we answered all the necessary questions required, here is a quick summary. And then it goes ahead to ask us what's the best date and time to schedule a consultation call. And here you can even see that provides extra information such as appointments are available Monday to Friday between 9 AM and 5 PM. Here what I actually want to do is I'm going to go ahead and try to book a slot that is already taken, just to show my calendar here that it's used for this agent. We're actually going to go ahead and try to book our consultation call for Thursday the 4th at 10 AM. Now let me go back to the agent, and here let's just say 4th of December at 10 AM. And let's see what the agent comes back with. So as we can see here now, it goes back and says, thanks Bogdan, I've checked availability for December 4th. The 10 AM slot is not available. However, I can offer you 2 alternative times on the same day, either 9 AM, 10:30 AM, or even goes ahead and asks us if we want to schedule the consultation call on a different date. So here we can just go ahead and just say 9 AM is fine. Now it's coming back to us saying that our consultation call is confirmed for Thursday, December the 4th at 9 AM. As you can see, it was able to book the call even though I made a mistake when I gave it the date and time. And it says you will receive a calendar invite by email, which will include the Google Map link to the call. It provides all the information that was captured. Now let me show the prospect's calendar. And here we can see that the meeting was booked for 9 AM on 4th of December. We can click on it. We have joined with Google Meet here. So that's the link to our meeting. One thing I want to show you before I even access the meeting is the notification email that was being sent sent out. So here we have the meeting details. The title of the meeting includes the prospect's name and discovery call, the date and time whenever the meeting is scheduled for. Here we have yes to approve the meeting, no to reject the meeting, maybe if we might join the meeting, and propose the new time in case we need to reschedule the meeting. And finally here, if I'm going to click on join with Google Meet, either from the email here or from the calendar itself, it will open up the meeting for us. And here we can see everything scheduled. We can see our camera, microphone, and we can ask to join. Now, this whole process took what? About 3 minutes, and it happened at 10 a.m. on a Saturday night. Now, let me show you what you experience as the advisor. Now, let's remember, it's still Saturday night, and you're watching Netflix, you're not even thinking about work. An email comes through on your phone, you decide to go ahead and check your inbox. We can see a new email was received with the prospect's name, when is it for. When I open my calendar, I can see that the meeting is booked for 4th of December at 9 a.m. And here I can go ahead and join the meeting using the Google Meet link. In preparation for our call, we can go to HubSpot, contacts list, and here we can see the new prospect being added to our contacts list, and the name of the prospect, Bogdan Balan, the email that I provided as the prospect, bogdan.test1993@gmail.com, their phone number, retirement planning for the primary goal, income range as I selected over 200K, and then investment estimate of 100K. And for this, there was no manual data entry, no copy pasting from emails. Ledger did it all for us. Now, let me break down how Ledger actually works under the hood. Don't worry, I'll keep it simple. Step 1. Prospect entry point. You can embed Ledger in multiple ways. As a voice agent that you can call and speak to through a chat widget, or even a traditional form submission. The moment someone lands there, Ledger activates. Now, voice agents are an amazing way to engage prospects and definitely represent where the industry is heading. But for this specific workflow, because we are capturing details like email address, investment amount, and preferred meeting time, it's important that those values are entered accurately. That's why for this video, we use the chat widget experience. Still, Ledger works properly no matter which entry point you choose. Step 2 is intelligent qualification. Ledger uses conversational AI to greet the prospect and ask custom qualifying questions. Now here you set the criteria and the questions that you want the agent to ask. In this scenario, we have primary goal, income range, and investment amount, and we let Ledger make decisions based on our answers. For example, if someone says that they have 50,000 to invest but your minimum is 100,000, Ledger redirects them to your educational resources instead of wasting your time and asks them as a contact to your CRM as a potential lead in the future. However, if the prospect has over 100,000, we have another 2 scenarios. If they have over 200K, then we want to send it to Financial Planner B. If they have between 100 and 200K, then we want to send it to Financial Planner A. Either way, once the agent decides which financial planner should be selected for this consultation call, it goes ahead and asks the user to provide the consultation date and time. Next is data collection and validation. As prospects answer, Ledger validates the information in real time. Email format checks, phone number verification, date validation, and it catches errors before they hit your CRM. Then we have the calendar integration. Once the lead is qualified, Ledger asks them for a date and time for the consultation call. It checks the calendar availability based on your working hours and presents them only with open slots, so you don't have to worry about double booking or conflicts. For this scenario, we use Google Calendar, but again, we can use other calendars as well. Next, it goes ahead and schedules the meeting using Google Meet. Now, in the scenario that this might fail, we are using error handling to actually catch the error. So the way it works is, it sends an error email to the administrator. Somebody looking after the system goes in and actually fixes the error so that doesn't happen again. Now, you also make sure to send an email to the financial advisors with all the data collected so that the financial advisor can follow up with the prospect. Even if the meeting fails, it goes ahead, adds all the information to the CRM so the information is stored in your CRM. Once the Google Meet link is generated, it goes ahead and adds the meeting to the prospect calendar and the financial planner. Next, it goes ahead and sends the invite email to both the prospect and the financial planner. Next is the CRM automation. As soon as the meeting is confirmed, Ledger goes ahead and pushes everything to HubSpot. It goes ahead and creates a new contact, or it updates the contact if it already exists and pushes all the prospect details so you have it all ready for the meeting. For this example, we use HubSpot as the CRM, but we can connect other CRMs to our agent. The beauty of the system, it runs 24/7 without you lifting a finger, and because it's all connected through APIs, there is zero manual work on your end. So, let's talk about what this actually means for your business. 10+ hours back every week. That's time you are currently spent on email, phone, or qualifying leads who are not even serious. With Ledger, the time goes back to serving actual clients or taking the day off. Then there's 24/7 lead capture. Your competition closes at 5 p.m. You're capturing and qualifying leads at 2 a.m. on a Sunday. That's a massive competitive advantage. Next is 85% reduction in form abandonment. Traditional contact forms have a 70 to 85% abandonment rate. Conversational interfaces like Ledger, under 15%. That's because people actually want to engage with a chat, it feels less formal and less committed. Then there is professional first impression. Instant response time signals that you are organized, tech-savvy, and respect their time. That's the kind of advisor people want to work with. And finally, complete CRM tracking. Every lead, every conversation, every touch point tracked automatically. No more "I forgot to follow up" or "where did that go?" Your pipeline is always current. This isn't just about saving time, it's about transforming how you grow your business. More qualified consultations, better client fit, and less administrative chaos. If you're already working in your business, drop a comment or find the links to my social in the description below to book a demo call. We'll customize it to your qualifying criteria, integrate it with your existing HubSpot setup or other CRMs, and have you capture leads in no time. If you found this valuable, click over here to watch other videos on AI agents. Thanks for watching, I'll see you in the next one.